Good morning, Puma. How are you doing today?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Oh, listen to that voice. Man, that's leadership right there, dude. Oh, my God.
Ah, man, I appreciate that, boss. I appreciate that.
Well, here it is, another season of legacy making and drama handling. My God, you are in the center of all of this, dude.
Yeah, I'm nervous as heck, man. I don't know what I'm doing with myself, but I'm here.
But aren't you? This is the way that I look at it. You are in the leadership role of artists, people who bring just not just beautiful artwork to the skin, but the stories of family, stories of where they are in their mindset. I mean, you are planting seeds in the future.
Yes, and I can't wait for everybody to really see what we bring to the table this season, because we have some new generation of artists that we're bringing, and to see their stories, something brand new, which is, really exciting.
You talk about those new people. I mean, my God, when you've got, control like you do right now, a lot of people didn't want to show up on your team anymore, so you had to go find those new ones.
Yeah, man, it's understandable where everybody's used to one form of leadership and, having to do such a drastic change. So sometimes it's better just to find some new blood and see where it goes from there.
Did you have to rely on the apprentice? Because I know that there's a certain level you go up to, to get up on top, you've got to go through the ranks.
Yeah, well, that's why everybody gets to see them go through competitions, and we're going to really pull the curtain back and watch us create this shop, because we're really starting from scratch, and everybody gets to watch it.
Do you get the opportunity to dream big? Because, I mean, that's what I love about you, is that you've got a vision, you go after it, and it starts off with dreams or just a simple thought.
Yeah, well, I'm always dreaming big, man. Being a New Yorker and always seeing the big lights in big city, you got to big or go home, So, yeah, big thoughts. But sometimes, having large thoughts like that can kind of overwhelm you. So I'm learning to balance,
Well, picking a new location in New York. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Where do you go where it's people friendly?
Yes, well, that's one of the parts of this season that I'm really excited for people to see. You're going to really see the process, me going and looking at spaces in New York City, some of them that I love, some that are way out of my price range, but, dreaming big. So you get to see all of that, and I really am excited for everybody to really see it. I'm nervous also, but really excited.
Do you have to fight city rules and things in the way that your building has got to look like this on the outside, and on the inside it's got to do this? I mean, I just feel like that, places where you can get a tattoo are just so, but it's just a lot of rules.
Yeah. In New York City, there definitely is the New York Board of Health. You have to go through a lot of testing and different things like that. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of different things, and you got to keep up with it. That's how you keep your business strong, And shout out to my staff at Art to Ink Studios in Harlem. We've been open 8 years strong, so we definitely know.
Wow, to be self-appointed, that right there, that all of a sudden there's a lot of pressure on your back, sir.
Yes, but you got to be there to, make it look good, baby. You got to be there to make it look good.
Do you believe in the philosophy, if it's not bigger than life, if you don't see it as bigger than life, nobody else believes in it?
Exactly. I do believe in that, actually. It's got to be big.
Yeah, absolutely. The drama on the show, it's like we can all relate with it, because we all have coworkers, we all have bosses, all of these things are going on in our own personal lives, and you guys aren't afraid to bring up someone like Ted.
Yeah, everybody goes through stuff, and I think that when people watch it on the show, they think the drama, but we all go through drama, There's probably somebody at everybody's job right now that you're listening that you may not get along with, and, it's actually played out on your TV screen to see that and how people deal with that kind of stresses and drama. I deal with it, I'm not the greatest and easiest person to get along with, but, I try.
Yeah, but you hold people accountable, though. That's what I love about you, Puma.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Not everybody does.
So now, one of the things that I've always thought of tattoo artists is, to me, they're also part-time psychologists, because who they're working on, they hear stories, they hear the drama, they hear, the adventures in their life and the darkness. I mean, who gets to take care of the artists after that? Does it all land on your lap?
Well, it lands on that, and then some people who are fortunate, like myself, we have our family, and, they help out a lot and, give the support that you need once you're dealing with all that, from people who are dealing with death in their families, that's traumatic, and different relationship problems at work. You're dealing with all that, and then once you get home, just to be able to mentally unwind, shout out to my family, my wife, and my kids, and everything. It does help.
How do you deal with a boss being a friend, or does it have to be a respectable role? It's like, okay, there's a certain line we can't cross, and that's going to be it.
Say that one more time.
In other words, bosses love to be friends, but you can't be a friend to a lot of employees because they take it too personal then.
Yeah. And you know what? I'll be honest. That's probably one of my problems. Like I'm a really sometimes friendly person, and I think that sometimes people take my friendliness and don't realize that I'm actually also your boss. And I'm not really big on that whole title either, the boss title. And you're gonna see that during the season. I really hate that title. It's weird to me. So yeah, I go through that. That's probably one of my issues in life, and one of my probably hardest things that I have to learn more about, being more bossy and less friendly.
There's going to be people coming up from all over the world to go right to your place right there in New York City, the new location, because people want to be what they've seen on TV. They want to go and experience it themselves.
Right. Well, they can definitely come see us. We're on 135th Street in Adam Clayton Powell, Art to Ink Studios. Come on by, come check us. Come say hi. We love that.
Is there a new fad with skin art, or is it still? Because I love looking. What you guys can do compared to the way that it used to be done, where people would just get like a little flower on their ankle. I love what you guys are doing, where it is really a work of art.
Well, it's really great to see how each generation has taken the tattoo industry to next levels. Like this. It's funny seeing, like, there's older folks that, like you said, used to get the little tribal bands, the little, small tattoos. Now these younger kids, they want full sleeves and back pieces and really, really dope art, and it surprises you sometimes that, like, they'd be so young and they come in with these really great ideas. And it's because there's so much that they've seen already. The internet has helped people to see so much more now, so it's really cool.
And so much of that art is now making its way up the neckline all the way to the face.
Yeah. And sometimes we try to encourage people not always to tattoo their face, but some people are just into it. So, you let them do it, but try to encourage people. This may not be the greatest idea to put your lover's name on your forehead. You may be in love right now, but what happens in like 2 years,
So Puma, where can people go to find out more about you and find out everything about Black Ink Crew in New York?
All right, well, you could definitely follow Black Ink Crew on all social media platforms to check out everything that's going on with the show. You can follow me, Puma213, on all social media platforms. And definitely check out the show every Monday, 8 p.m. on VH1. Black Ink Crew New York, man. We got something new coming to you guys.
Absolutely. Well, man, come back to this show anytime in the future. The door is always going to be open for you.
I really appreciate that, man. We come tattoo you up at the studio. It'll be great.
Oh, we'll do it live on the air, buddy, right there on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, man, it'd be awesome.
Be brilliant today, sir.
You do the same, bro.